Hi everyone, Happy New Year. Hopefully 2024 is a very good year for all of us. And welcome to my channel, Delicate Medical Fitness. And please comment, like and subscribe. Today we will talk about immune system, about our immunity, what we can do to help it to fight any type of viruses, bacteria, and etc. So there is two types of immune system. There is the one that we are born with, that is the innate immune system, and adaptive or acquired immune system, that is the immune system is developed after or post exposure to any pathogens or the pathogen toxins. They work, they do work together as a whole system, and it comprises of different cells, immune cells that are produced by different organs in the body, like spleen, thymus that is behind our chest, adenoid glands behind our nose, tonsils in our throat, lymph nodes all through our body. There are even glands in the intestine that help you with your immune cells, of course, bone marrow as well, and skin is a great part of our immune system. Yeah. So, immune system main functions are to keep out any kind of pathogens, to destroy them, to limit the harm and damage, and to adapt so they can obviously fight again against the pathogens, yeah, in future. So they have like immune memory, yeah. And immune system protects against bacteria, viruses, funguses, and cancer cells as well. So it prevents the cancer cell formation. Yeah. So there are two problems with the immunity. There's weak immune system and there's also overactive immune system. So today um, we will talk about the weak immune system. So when people have weak immune system, normally people get quite a few colds and frequent colds, fatigue, unexpected fevers, night sweats, aches and pains, anything that could be associated also with common colds and inflammation in the body as well. And then the overactive immune system is also a problem. So that can cause autoimmune diseases like Crohn's disease, lupus, MS, celiac, type 1 diabetes. And it can also cause allergies like eczema, asthma, hay fever, dust allergies, and stuff like that. So it's not about making the immune system strong as per se. So also for it to being overactive is a problem. So everything kind of has to work in our body optimally, in harmony as a whole system. Yeah. So the main things that we can do, obviously, to improve the overall health of our immune system would be starting off with obviously healthy foods, as we have touched upon that in previous videos. That main thing is to have healthy and whole food diet, mainly cooked from scratch. Then obviously as well exercise, moderate amount of exercise. Obviously over exercising might be problematic for immune system. Also please remember when you are coming down with something or you're feeling a bit under the weather or you are actually ill, please do not exercise as your immune system is also involved in muscle recovery. That's one good point to note, yeah, because people sometimes they feel a bit, it's like a little bit cold is coming and they still feel fine to exercise. It's better not, the cold will subside quicker rather than with exercising, yeah. So also maintenance of healthy body mass index or healthy weight and keeping your fat in check. So for obviously those people who say, oh, BMI doesn't matter, generally it does. There are a few instances where it doesn't apply. So obviously we need to also check the fat content in the body. If that is over the normal limits, that needs to be reduced or also reduce the overall inflammation and help our immune system to fight anything that any pathogens that come in the body. Then also sleep is really, really important. Yeah, 7 to 8 hours sleep daily. People really underappreciate sleep. People stay on the phone or on the telly until late hours in the morning, getting 3 to 5 hours sleep nightly. That's not really enough. Nothing works in the body properly. Yeah, even your hunger hormones increase, your immunity it decreases, testosterone decreases drastically 10% for every hour we don't sleep. Testosterone goes down specifically for men, so that affects their strength, libido, and things like that. So that's a good thing to look at. Yeah. Then also very important is to wash your hands, same way as in when there was a pandemic a few years ago that everybody was advised to wash hands. Many times in public toilet as I work in the gym, so I also use the toilet at gym. You would be surprised. Many people, they come out of the cubicle and don't wash their hands and off they go. And it's people touch their face, they sneeze in their hand and then touch everything else. And please wash your hands. With regards to the gels, yeah, if hand washing is available even without soap, better to wash your hands rather than use the gels, just due to the fact that it also kills your natural microflora on your skin, your natural good bacteria, sort of say, on the skins that protects your self from any pathogenic microorganisms, any pathogens, yeah. So also ventilation, like people, I notice they don't, especially when it gets colder, nobody likes to let the heat out, but please ventilate, even if it's for short time. It's drastically the CO2 levels need to drop, and also, the viral, the microbial load is quite high in the rooms, especially if somebody is ill. Yeah, so please keep that into check. I'm myself, I ventilate my room really frequently, and it's better to have ventilation through rather than air conditioning. Yeah. And I also use colloidal silver. I use it in a spray form, 40 particles per milliliter. And that also helps with, sorry, with bacteria, viruses, and fungus. So that can be used topically. I do spray at the back of my throat, at my tonsils. That's the main load where basically once the bacteria enters through your nose or through your mouth into your body, that's where they like to stay and multiply. So that's where the illness actually gets bigger. Yeah. So with regards to the silver, there is quite quite a lot of bad press on it because people used to drink it. And there is that one guy where you Google colloidal silver, it always shows that guy that has turned blue. Yeah, so it's not really for inside consumption like that unless you have some specific problem and you have been prescribed with it. Back in the days, there were also making the colloidal silver in every dispensing pharmacy. So most of the pharmacies, the dispensing pharmacies, so they were actually producing it and selling in the pharmacies. Yeah, it's even now in medicine, it's still used as a topical antibacterial, fungal, and viral, yeah, medicine. So that the silver, I just spray few sprays at the back of my throat. When I have developed any, cold or flu-like symptoms, I would also spray in my nose. Yeah. Then instead of that, some people obviously wouldn't like the the bad press about it, so that can use honey instead of that. That's also has a lot of good properties, antiviral and bacterial, and also propolis. And that's all natural beef products unless you are vegetarian and vegan and you do not want to consume that. Then with regards to the throat, it's once I'm ill, I always gargle my throat, so I make quite salty water, or if people don't like salt, soda bicarbonate also can be used, warm water, and then gargle throat quite a few times a day, anything between 5 to 7 times a day. So gargling, then spitting the salt water out, so that takes all the phlegm, all the microbial load out of the back of your throat. So that's where the bacteria and all the pathogens, they are multiplying. So that really helps with anything also going proceeding down into your lungs, with the infection going progressing down. Yeah. Then I also use infrared lamp. The infrared lamp is like, or infrared saunas, but I have like a lamp like this. I put it in front of me and sit, so warming up all my chest, all my face. Obviously, if you have a cold or any nerve or muscle pains, you direct it to that area where you need it, and it really helps to alleviate any symptoms. I will be providing affiliate links in the description box for some of the things that I mentioned in this video as well, and some further information about my services and about myself you can also find in the description box. Yeah. Then also some vitamins and supplements are good for immune system, like vitamin D that needs to be taken with K2 and magnesium. Then also vitamin C, especially for smokers, as that depletes vitamin C levels in the body. And then zinc in at some points, yeah, but I don't take my vitamins all through. I do choose natural vitamins, not synthetic ones, so I'll also provide you the links below in the description box. And I also take time to time, I take a couple of times a year a course of ginger. There is a fermentation process. They produce the ginger going through a fermentation process, so it's like a black liquid. So you mix it in water, and that really helps with immunity as well. And then exposure is funny enough, yeah. So it's good actually to expose yourself to different illnesses. Yeah. So in my life, I have worked as nurse, as personal trainer in massaging. That's very, very close contact. Sometimes people are also ill. I myself get ill very rarely. I don't want to talk on myself, but once every 3 to 4 years. But once I'm ill, I'm like really ill. Yeah, I'm out for 5 to 7 days. Yeah. And then also, generally sauna, that helps. So I also attend sauna once or twice a week, depending on my schedule. If I would have more time, I would do that more often. That's also good for your cardiovascular health and generally makes you feel amazing. Then also one very important thing is to breathe through your nose rather through your mouth, because there's little hairs also in the nose, so that helps to prevent any pathogens going in. Yeah, and it has a longer way to reach your back of your throat rather than if you breathe through your mouth. Yeah, and it warms up the air as well. So there's quite a few benefits to nose breathing. I might do a whole video on nose breathing, as I do feel that that's a really important topic to touch upon. Yeah. And then with regards, if you would like to test your immune system, there's antibody test and complete blood count test. And very interesting fact with regards to the massages, yeah, and immunity is that lymphocyte and leukocyte levels after a massage, and the blood raises up to 60 to 70%. So that's just amazing. So your defense function just has increased amazingly after a manual massage, though not with any tools like massage guns or rollers or stuff, but actually somebody massaging you with hand or with their body. Yeah, so that's quite a fun fact. So that's also good to integrate if you are ill to get get somebody to give you a massage. Yeah. So hopefully that helps and we stay nice and healthy all through the year and years to come. And obviously if there is any changes on immunity or any updates, I will let you guys know. So all the best for this year. You take care. It was lovely seeing you all. Bye bye.